Hey guys, welcome to another reading vlog. This is my second reading vlog. You will see how it develops as you watch. This is just the intro. Like, I didn't really do a good intro. In the next clip you'll see. So this is my intro. Yeah, this is how you booktube, people. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick little intro. Why do I feel like there's something else I wanted to say and now I can't remember? Oh, yes. So I had tried to edit it the way I normally do, where I film video on my phone, I upload it onto my computer, my Dell computer, my laptop, and then I edit it in my normal editing software and then post it. I spent 3 hours yesterday, 3 hours, trying to load video from my phone onto my computer, and it just wouldn't fucking do it. I think I got 2 clips and I have 13. I had like 2 clips and it maybe 3, and then it just wouldn't do it. Like, it didn't recognize my phone as existing. So we're trying something different. I have an iPad and I have an iPhone, so I record on my iPhone. So I have an iPad. Again, excuse the noise. Say hi, Lucas.
Hi, Lucas.
He's watching SpongeBob. So, sorry about the noise. But anyways, I have an iPad, so I finally figured out if I use my iPad, there's iMovie on my iPad, and my phone and my iPad are linked, so all my video clips are there. So I will be editing this on iMovie and trying to upload it from my tablet, so I'm sorry ahead of time. Hopefully everything works out okay. It just may be a little different than what you're normally used to seeing, but I may have to do my vlogs this way from now on if my computer's gonna be an asshole. So anyways, that's my little like warning, you know, ahead of time, and on to the next clip. Hey guys, this is a real flattering angle, but I'm starting the Night Circus. I have read the prologue and the first chapter, and I have some trepidation, I guess is the best way to put it. The writing is really, really flowery. I guess they call that, what, like purple writing? Where, like, everything is overly described and such big fancy words are used where it doesn't really need to be. I'm kind of intrigued after the first chapter. Like, I know the story's about a male and a female. I didn't realize it took place in the 1800s. It takes place in the 1870s. Or 1880s, I guess, because in the 1870s, they're still small children. But from what I gather, it takes, from reading the little bit I did, that it takes place in the late 1800s. So I know it's about a male and a female magician that work in the circus, and they're, like, actually battling each other. Something like that. I have a bad feeling I'm not going to make it through this book. I'm going to give it a chance, but this may end up being a very short vlog. It may just be me reading and being like, that's it, I'm done. So I'm going to read a little bit more, see how I feel about it. Kind of nervous because, yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. This is the one that I was probably the most nervous about when it came to, like, whether or not I'd actually like it or finish it. And I'm allowing myself to DNF. Like, if I don't like this, I'm going to DNF it. I'm not going to force myself into a reading slump to finish a book for a project I'm doing. Like, the whole point is it worth the hype? If it's not worth the hype, I'm going to DNF it. So I'm going to read some more and we'll see how I feel. I'm so nervous because that writing, man, like, I was just skimming. It's so flowery. So I hope it tones down like 40 notches because it's a little ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to reading and I'll check in with you guys soon. Yeah, hi, it's me. It's like 5 seconds later. I read one paragraph and she used the word décolletage instead of breasts or chest or, really? I understand, like, with the time period, but it's like a little over the top. I just had to share that. I'm gonna try to push through this. Trying to edit my August wrap up that needs to go up today, and I was so busy today because it was my kid's first day at school, and this little fucker won't leave me alone as I'm editing, trying to edit anyways, my wrap up. And yeah, I will get back to my read of Night Circus as soon as I can, considering I am so behind on my Black Prism buddy read and I still haven't gotten halfway through Dark Dawn. This is a struggle, but here we go. Here's my life. There goes Lucas with Herman. Hey guys, what's up? Please ignore the bad lighting. It is like 7:45 on Friday night, And I'm here to sadly tell you that I am going to DNF The Night Circus. I only made it about 50 pages in, and I'm sorry guys, but I just can't. This is so not the book for me. And it's not that it's a bad book, it's just so not the book for me. It's just really slow and the writing is so fucking flowery. I just can't do it. Alex was afraid this was going to happen. A couple people were wondering. It's just not for me. So as far as BookTube darlings go, this one was a total miss. I'm just going to mark it DNF'd on Goodreads, but I'm not going to rate it because I didn't read it enough to warrant rating it. I don't find that fair. Yeah, I feel like shit. I'm DNFing it. So because I only have a couple of clips and I don't want this to be a 5-minute of sadness, 5-minute video of sadness, I'm just going to turn this into a weekly reading vlog. So, okay, we'll just go with that because vlogging can be really fun. And a lot of the time it's just fun. I just like doing it. So yeah, sadly, this is a DNF and this will go as my first read of the month as a DNF. Yeah. I feel really bad about it, but it's just not the book for me. Sometimes I can do flowery writing if I'm really engaged in the story and the characters, but with this one, it's just not for me. It's really slow moving. I don't know. I don't know if it's just her. I probably won't read her new release either because if her writing style with The Night Circus doesn't jive with me, then obviously, what is it? The Starless Sea, I think, just won't either. So this is a no. I'm going to move it over here now and grab The Black Prism, which I'm currently buddy reading, and I am on page 130. I'm also very behind in my buddy read. I'm buddy reading this with Cindy and Monica, who are both subscribers. Cindy has decided to drop out of the buddy read. I've buddy read, what did I buddy read with her? Oh, Leviathan Wakes, and her and I read that and loved it. This, she's really struggling to connect with the characters, so she's decided to bow out, and instead she's picked up Nevernight because apparently my influence is trash, and I'm convincing all these people to read one of my favorite books, but I've warned her. It was like, it may not be for you. Like, it's very grimdark, and it's really hard to get through Nevernight. Like, you have to get through the first 100 pages before it gets really good, but Monica's loving this. She's listening to it on audiobook though. So she's already like on page 200, and because of Dark Dawn, I have slacked and I'm like way behind. So her and I have decided to put this on hold while we pretty much binge Jay Kristoff. So I need to catch up and get to at least page 200 so that I'm at least even with her. So then we pick this back up, we will be on the same page literally. But she is rereading Nevernight and God's Grave. She's finished Nevernight, is starting God's Grave tonight, and then when she finishes that, she'll pick up Dark Dawn. I, however, Dark Dawn, it is here. Oh, this book. This vlog is probably going to be a love letter to Jay Kristoff and his fucking assholery. Because, let's see, I am that far. I am, what is the exact page? 216 pages into Dark Dawn. All the emotions, like this fucking book. Like, I actually posted a tweet about it because I got to a part where there were some character deaths. Spoilers, there's character deaths in all of his books because he has no problem killing his characters at all. And while these characters were ones that I did not want to die, I'm not going to go into specifics of the characters because that is complete spoilers. But, yeah, I had to stop. Like, I yelled, I screamed, like, at the book. I didn't throw it because it is precious and it is signed and I'm not throwing it because it's a first edition. But God damn it. Like, I tweeted, I was like, you motherfucker. I tweeted Jay Kristoff. I'm like, you masterful asshole. Because his writing, he's so good. And what he's writing, the story is just so fucking good. And the way it's coming together and the way it's ending and coming together, it's so brilliant. So fucking brilliant. But I know he's going to kill a whole bunch of people. I know a whole bunch of people are going to die. And, you know, mild spoiler, I wouldn't even call this a spoiler. Mia dies in this book, and she's the main character. And the reason that's not a spoiler is because on page, like, 5 of Nevernight, of the very first book, the narrator tells you that she dies, like that she is dead when the narrator is telling the story, starting with Nevernight. So it's not a spoiler that she dies in Dark Dawn because we've known this was going to happen. And the way Jade describes it is Nevernight is her birth, God's Grave is her life, and Dark Dawn is her death. So it's just this brilliant epic story, and he's just so fucking masterful. Like he's obviously one of my favorite authors of all time. I will read anything that man writes. If he like wrote out his grocery list or the deep description of what a leather boot is, I'd fucking read it and probably rate it 5 stars because he's fucking genius. And I know there's like a lot of people like Murphy from Murphy Napier. I absolutely love her. She couldn't even get through Nevernight. I think she did finish it, but she fucking hated it. And she didn't like his writing style and with all of his metaphors, which is funny. Excuse me. Because a lot of his other books, like, well, I guess Illuminae you can't count. The Nevernight series is the first one I've read that is just his. I prefer his adult series, I guess I should say. I haven't read the Stormdancer Kinslayer one that was like his first trilogy. I haven't read that yet. I have the first 2 books, but that's adult as well. His young adult that he writes by himself, like the Lifelike trilogy and stuff, I tried reading Lifelike and it just wasn't my thing. It's a sci-fi and it just wasn't my jam. So it's not that I will read just about anything, but I will read anything adult by him. But yeah, I'm loving Nevernight. Like I put it down to feed my kids and do other things, and now I got to pick it up. I got to work at 2:30 in the morning, and I can't. Yeah, but I guess I didn't say this is Friday night. Maybe I did say it's Friday night, and I don't remember when I started the Night Circus vlog. I can't remember. It was days ago. It was like the 1st. So we should be like near the end of the reading vlog, but I'm just going to extend it a little bit because my channel, my rules. And I actually want a normal reading vlog and not some shit. And I've been babbling on for over 7 minutes. But yeah, so that's what I'm currently reading. I have DNF'd the Night Circus. Currently 130 pages into the Black Prism. Oh, I didn't really talk much about this, I guess. I'm really enjoying this. It took a half a minute to get into it. The Black Prism is a very, very huge epic fantasy that the magic system is all around colors. So if you are a drafter, I think is how they put it. Like if you're a drafter and you can draft a certain color, and the only person who can draft all the colors is the prism, and there's only one prism in the entire world of this world. And so you meet the prism, his name is Gavin, and then you also follow this kid named Kip who's like 9 or 10. He's very young either way. And their paths finally have intersected, and so now it's getting to where I can get invested with the characters. And that's why Cindy dropped out. She just couldn't connect with the characters, and Monica struggled with that too. But once she got past, like, this hump, like, kind of where I'm at now, she really connected. I never had a problem connecting with the characters. I enjoyed it right off. It was very fast-paced. Some of the terminology is kind of like, whoa, like very epic fantasy where you're kind of like, what the fuck does this mean? But there's a huge glossary, an index, and appendix in the back. So it really does help. And there's like 3 maps in this fucking thing, I think. If I'm right. That's Nevernight. Dark Dawn, excuse me, has 3 maps. Never mind. My books are getting confused. But I really enjoy it. But I do need to catch up to page 200 and then stop. And then Monica and I will pick this back up once we are done with the J. Kristoff clusterfuck. But yeah, that's it. Oh, another thing, I dyed my hair. So the underside of my hair is blue and green. And I absolutely fucking love it. My boss is gonna fucking kill me because we're not allowed to have not natural colored hair. But yeah, it's blue and green because I live in Washington State and I'm a fucking Seahawks fan. I've got a 12 on my wrist, 12th man, tattooed permanent. And then now I'm underside blue and green. I will insert a picture of my daughter's hair on the screen. I'll give a minute so that it can be up there. She dyed her hair pink. That was like her, yay, I'm starting middle school, fresh start. Always wanted her hair done a crazy color. Of course, it's been done for 2 days and she's already saying she misses her whole entire blonde head. And I was like, oh, fuck you, kid. I spent over $100 on your hair. No. And if I did my hair in, accordance with you so that we would be doing something fun together and I'm going to get my ass reamed at work for it, you're going to keep that hair. Not to mention we spent a fortune on it. But anyways, yeah, that's my little update with my reading. I just can't stop playing with my hair. It's it's cool. Anyways, but yeah, that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day. I work, and then my daughter has a soccer game. I almost said softball game. Has a soccer game, and then after that I should just be home reading. Sunday I'm gonna get no reading done. I know that for a fucking fact. I work, and then I'm going to go see my good friend Adrian, and we're gonna watch the Seahawks game and hang out with her and her boyfriend, and then I'll be home, and then I'll be bed because I got another early morning. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted as I read. Maybe I'll insert some live stuff like video shots from my daughter's soccer game, stuff like that. Maybe if my friend Adrian is okay with being online. She may not. She's kind of a private person. We'll see. I'll insert some video of us, but other than that, I will talk to you guys later. Everybody.
I know lacrosse, they hand out little things with all the players.
Let's go, Danielle. Get on it. Boot it. There you go, Jordan.
Go, Jordan.
Hey guys, again, sorry with the shit lighting. It is now Saturday evening. Yeah, I worked last night, like went to work at 2:30 in the morning, got home at like 8:39. Got my kid ready. She had her first soccer game. She won, which I think the clip before that should be a clip of her playing. Yeah, and they won 11-2. I don't know why I can't talk. I'm so tired. They won 11-2. It was a really good game. Danielle didn't score a goal, but she got close a couple of times and made some good plays. But whatever. They won. Then I came home and I was laying here and I was like watching BookTube, and then I got a raging headache because of my neck. So I ended up taking a 2.5 hour nap, and then got up and was trying to like wake myself up. It's now 6:30 and I haven't read anything yet today. I'm going to pick Dark Dawn back up. I don't know if I said yesterday where I stopped. Okay. So here's Dark Dawn. I'm like on page 250. So I'm about halfway through. I'm loving it, because it's Jay Kristoff and it's Dark Dawn. But a part of me, I'm really struggling to pick it up because I don't want it to end. I know it's going to crush me. I want to know how he wraps this up because the direction he's going is very interesting and I'm very excited to see. We've already had a couple character deaths, which was to be expected. I expect pretty much everybody to die and like the narrator to survive at this point. But it's just one of those things where like, I really want to read it, but I really don't, because I don't want it to end. And the anxiety is so fucking real. And I just, get my heart rate up and I'm like, yeah, I love it when books do that. When you're so invested and you're so into a book, like you want to read it, but you don't want to read it because you don't want to finish it. And the emotions are just going to be insane. And that's how this book is for me right now. So like, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to read some more right now. It's just all the feelings. Well, hi, Thunder. Come here.
Oh, it's a little baby.
This is my little shit. The one that's always trying to fuck with the camera whenever I film. There he is.
What?
He's always constantly trying to get up there because he seems to think there's spiders on the wall all the time, and there's not. But thank you for protecting me. But anyways, I'm going to pick up Dark Dawn. I'm going to read some. I don't know if I'll check back in because the lighting in here is shit with my curtains closed. We're finally getting into my favorite type of weather. It's cloudy today. It's supposed to rain the next 2 days. I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm going to pick this back up. I need to read it. I'm like so... Oh, you're going to keep my feet warm. Oh, babies. My precious little baby. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to get to reading and cuddling with Thunder, I guess, while I read. And I guess I'll check back in later. Maybe not until tomorrow. But tomorrow, even if I check in, I probably won't be reading. And if I do, it'll be much later because, hello, football season. I'm going to see one of my best friends. I haven't seen her in like a month. And she has something for me. And I got a reminder to bring it. And I'm so excited. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but you could probably see which direction. Here. Misha Collins. I'm a huge Supernatural fan. Castiel is my favorite. Misha Collins is everything. But and her and I are actually going to a convention in February, but it's one of my favorite shows, and she goes to a lot of these supernatural conventions that are just supernatural. Like, they're not like a normal Comic-Con. And she has gone to so many. I think this year she hasn't gone to as many because she was buying her own condo and she had to wait for her house to close or her condo to close before she could spend any money, even though she makes plenty of money. They're just weird about that. But the year before, I think she went to 6 cons. Like, she was going to one like every other month. That's how insane she is. And she's a single person, works 3 jobs, like, just so she can travel. She loves to travel. She's been to, since I've known her in the past like 4 years, she's been to China, Peru. She's going to Australia next year. She just goes everywhere. Like, if she wants to go, she'll fucking go. Like, if she can find a flight, like if she wants to go visit her dad in Florida, she's like, I'm gonna go this weekend. And she just up and goes. She's got a pretty cool life. But she like went to a con, and what she's been doing is, it doesn't matter, like the ticket tiers, like some of them you get autographs that come with your ticket tier based on how much you pay, some you don't. She almost always gets that one that has the autographs because it's better seating, but she doesn't really need them anymore because she's had all their autographs 50 million times, and she'll only tend to get them if there's going to be some side characters that she doesn't have their autograph from, the actors. But what she started doing when she would go with like her mom and stuff like that, her mom always wants to sit like the highest tier possible and pay the most money. She was using the autographs, and she was just, getting them. She would literally make something on canvas because she's a pretty decent artist, and she would like paint something on a canvas and then have everybody sign it, and then she was giving away to her friends who also love the show. And she saved mine for last. What was it, like 2-3 years ago? Jeffrey Dean Morgan was at one, because in the show, if you've seen the show, in the first 2 seasons, he's popped in and out. He plays Sam and Dean Winchester's dad, John Winchester. And I've loved Jeffrey Dean Morgan since Grey's Anatomy. And he's great in The Walking Dead too, but I don't watch The Walking Dead anymore. So she got his autograph for me as a total surprise. She didn't even mean to. She just mentioned to him that I've loved him forever and really liked him as an actor. And so he grabbed like another picture and was like, oh, what's your friend's name? And signed it to me, and wrote a quote from his character on Grey's Anatomy and signed it Denny, and then signed his name. It's really cool. But anyways, so she saved me for last, and she actually commissioned an artist to make this canvas with this picture on it, which she won't tell me what it is, but I can almost guarantee it's Misha as Castiel, because Misha's our favorite character. He's for both of us, but yeah, love Misha. And she'd sent me a picture from the con in August. She went to Vancouver, and I could see this little strip, and the strip looked like the bottom of it looked like Castiel. Like, you could tell it was the trench coat and the tie and the whole 9 yards. And she was pissed because she let me see a sliver, but it was nothing. Like, it didn't reveal anything. And so she was getting all their autographs on that, and then she's going to give it to me, and I'm probably going to cry. And she went like above and beyond for this one. And I was like, you didn't have to do that. Like, you don't have to do that at all. But she was like, well, you're one of my best friends and you've always been there, so it's something I can do for you, because, I don't need any more of these autographs. I have have them like 20 times. So it's going to have Jared Padalecki, Jensen Ackles, Misha Collins, Felicia Day. She was at this convention, and I love her. A whole bunch of other actors from the show. So I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to see it. I'm really nervous, but I get to see her tomorrow, so I'll get it and hang out and watch the Seahawks game because, hardcore football fan here. But anyways, I'm stalling. I'm going to get back into reading Dark Dawn. I might check back in tonight. If I don't, then I might do a little check-in tomorrow. If I read, I may not. But I think since I started this last week, I think I'm going to try to push this at least through until Monday or Tuesday, at least to see if I can finish at least one book and get Dark Dawn done. So this isn't for naught. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to go read some Dark Dawn. It's better when he does it himself. Okay, he's just going to attack your head. Mm-hmm. Thunder.
Ow. That kind of hurts.
Doesn't that position hurt you?
Yes. Ow, he's biting me.
He's playing with you. That's what happens when you try to get him to do that.
Ow.
Dude, he's gonna get you.
What? Ow!
He's stepping on your face.
I'm gonna go on my
Now he's
butt.
gonna sit there. Now you can't walk. Now you're stuck.
Sometimes I feel like he bites like the end of my butt.
He doesn't. He's just sitting there looking for spiders on the wall that don't exist.
What are you doing? Are you using me as a stool? Like, what are you doing?
Yep.
His tail's twitching, so
No. Now he's gonna walk back to the front. Okay.
then he's either gonna get down or he's gonna lay down. He's gonna get down.
Now he wants to play.
Now we'll play with him.
Oh my god. Oh, his face, his hair, your hair is caught in his mouth.
Thunder!
That poor cat. Okay, now you're really gonna have to shower because it's, yeah, gross.
Ow!
Gross.
Ow! Ow! Ouch!
You do this to yourself.
Yep. Come on! Come on! Come on! Bite me!
Okay, yeah, you need to, your hair is a mess.
Ow! He's just
Get her, Thunder. Dude. Danielle, can you please go shower? You need to shower. God.
Ow! This is my cat.
Yeah, he's totally your cat. Like, he doesn't do that to anybody else. Just you.
It's because I play with him like a cat.
No, you play with him like a dog, and then he just expects you to play with him.
Because I am. Ow! Ow! Ouchie! Ouchie! Ow! He's biting the side of my head!
You did that to yourself. I don't feel bad. Get her, Thunder. Okay, go take a shower now, please. Stop playing. Okay.
Wanna go? Wanna go, bro? Come on!
Really?
Wanna go, bro? Come on!
You do realize he's a cat and not a dog?
He acts like one. Come on!
What is even happening?
I lay him on top of me and I let him attack me.
You lay him on top of you and then let him attack you.
Oh, got scared of the bed. Come on! Thunder! Come on!
Go shower.
No.
Yes. You smell.
Shut.
Your soccer game ended 7 hours ago. Well, you need to shower. Or I'll shave your head while you sleep.
Is it rest time?
Yeah, because it's your shower time.
Last time we ever had thunder was that one time when it started to rain and it was starting to get dark. Remember that? Like when we were taking to see Island View?
Yeah, that was the green soup cloud. I have a picture of that. It popped up on Facebook just the other day, though.
I wonder how that happens though.
We never get summer storms like this. I'm so excited. I love thunderstorms.
Me too.
I should be sleeping. I have to work at 2 a.m.
But this woke us on and did wake him up. Like I
It-
said, but it scared us though.
Thunder doesn't. Ooh. Damn, Gina, that was a good one.
Ooh, that was.
God, look at that.
That would have gotten everyone.
So much lightning. Usually it's just like one. Like we get like a couple little flashes of lightning, and that's it. I mean, this has been going on for a good 5 minutes or so.
Ava's scared.
Yeah, I love thunderstorms. This is so awesome. Ooh, there we go.
I used to be scared of thunder.
First time they predicted thunderstorms that we. Whoa, that was a big one.
You can see it. You know, I put my head like this.
The kids are super excited.
downstairs.
No, you cannot go downstairs.
Why? Why?
Do you know how dangerous thunder and lightning storms are?
Yeah, but it's not.
You say that, and then you'll be the one that killed by a lightning strike. No.
Or like electrocuted. I'm not going.
That's what lightning is, dummy. No.
I'm not going downstairs. I'm going upstairs.
Oh my god, this is so fucking awesome. Hey guys, just a quick little update. It is now Sunday. I haven't read anything, of course. It's first day of football. I am so fucking excited. Or I guess first Sunday, Thursday they play again, whatever. But I'm really excited, so I'm going to go meet my friend Adrian. I have to drive a ways or whatever, so I probably won't be reading today. If I do, it'll be late, and I have to work again at 2 o'clock in the morning tonight, so probably won't have much time to read. But the last two clips you saw were my daughter playing with our cat Thunder, and then the huge thunderstorm we had, which lasted for 2 fucking hours, which never happens in Western Washington, ever. Usually if we get the random thunderstorm, which is super rare, it usually lasts like maybe 5 minutes, and we get like 3 little flashes and like 1, maybe 2 claps of thunder, and that's it. This lasted for 2 hours. There was fork lightning. It was so cool. I know we were outside, and that's not safe. We were outside for literally 5 minutes for me to get a video and the kids to see the flashes, and then we watched the remainder of the storm from indoors. So don't freak out. My kids weren't in danger. Everything's fine. I mean, it was so beautiful. But yeah, there was that. And then the cat, like Danielle playing with the cat, that's Thunder. I adopted him for me when he was a kitten, and he picked her. She is his person. He absolutely fucking loves her. He's like a dog, and he's like a dog when it comes to her. He waits for her at the window to come home from school every day. He paces, he howls, like makes these crazy sounds waiting for her. The way he climbs up on her shoulder, only does that with her. Yeah, he's totally hers. I don't care. I don't know if you care, but both my cats are rescue cats from the Humane Society. Luckily, Washington State is a non-kill state, a strict non-kill state. The only way the shelters kill animals in this state is if they're dangerous, like if they're violent towards humans, or that's about it, I think. I don't think they kill them for any other reason. I mean, it's a very no-kill state, very strict. And our state adopts or grabs animals from other very high kill states like California, Louisiana, stuff like that, where they have overflow of animals, and ships them up here and adopts them out. So Thunder is actually one of those animals. He came in on a shipment from Louisiana, and from a shelter that is so high kill that a mama will give birth to kittens, and they will literally pull the kittens off mama's teats and euthanize them. So I mean, that shelter in Louisiana is pretty bad. And Louisiana has issues, I guess, anyways, because they have such an overflow of animals and not enough people to adopt. So they ship them out to other states. And our state is one that takes them. And Thunder was one of those. So he's from Louisiana. So I like to think that that's why he acts like a dog. Like, he's just confused. But he's an amazing cat. And then Herman's also a shelter cat. No idea where he came from. I think he was just from this area and was just either abandoned or whatever. But Herm we had first. Herman's about 5 or 6 now, and Thunder just turned 2 in March. So they're fairly young cats. Herman was a full adult when we got him. Thunder was a kitten. But yeah, I like black cats, obviously. They tend to not get adopted as much either. People are superstitious about them, but they're my favorite. So those are the 2 babies, and Danielle and Thunder have a bond, obviously. But I thought it was hilarious when she was playing with them, so I started recording her. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go. I'm already running late because that's me. Not usually, actually. I usually don't run late, but I decided I needed to shower first. So now I'm running a little behind. But yeah, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go hang out with Adrian. We'll see if she wants to be on camera. I highly doubt it. But I'll definitely show you the Supernatural autographs that she got, because she's got them and giving them to me today. So I'm like super excited. So I'll show you guys that when I get it, and I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so it is Monday at like 10 after 3. Sorry I didn't update at the end of yesterday. I was really, really busy. I went to the next town over and hung out with my friend Adrian all day, watched my Seahawks play, all that stuff, and had fun with her and her boyfriend, ate some really good food, and then came home, hung out with my family, ate, and went to sleep like as early as I could because I was fucking tired. And I didn't read anything yesterday. But today I've been reading Dark Dawn, and I only have about 100 pages left, and shit has gotten real. Yeah. It's weird because I'm sad that it's ending, but I'm not like weepy sad because like we know the outcome of the book because in the very first pages of Nevernight, it tells you that. And I think I've already said that. In the very first pages of like literally I think it's on like on page 5. It's like after the prologue. So it and maybe it's like page 1 or 2 of the actual story after the prologue. And the narrator tells you that, you know, when this book is being written, Mia is dead. So who's the main character. So you know that by the end of the series, she's going to die. You just don't know how or how they get there and any of that stuff. So it's not a surprise that she most definitely is going to die at the end of this book. And there's 100 pages left and she's still alive. So it's just like, I know it's coming. I know the end is, you know, it's going to be good. I love what Jay's done with this book so far. He's such a fucking master. Like, I can't with him. What I find hilarious, which I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, he makes fun of his own writing, and I die every time he does it. So there was such a big gap between Godsgrave and Dark Dawn, because Dark Dawn was supposed to come out at the end of last year, and it got pushed back because he said it wasn't as good as he thought it should be. He wanted more time with it to perfect it to what he thought that the fans deserved. So we got an extra year with it. In between, after Nevernight and Godsgrave, people bitched. Like, their main gripe is the footnotes in the story. I don't mind the footnotes. They provide great world building that you don't have to read if you don't want to because it's not central to the story, but it gives you a little bit more insight into the world. And I like that. So it's world building without info dumping. It was just a weird route he took, and I enjoy it, but a lot of people don't. But anyways, people bitch all the time about the footnotes, and they bitch about his flowery writing, which in Nevernight there was more of like the metaphors and the more flowery writing and stuff like that, but it's not as bad in Godsgrave and in Dark Dawn, to me anyways. Like, but I love his writing, so it doesn't bother me at all. But he literally in Dark Dawn makes fun of it, like in talk between the characters, and there's an instance and he literally makes fun of footnotes in the book. It is so hilarious. I'm like, oh my god, Jay, he's just that type of guy where he's like literally making fun of himself, which it's total fan service. It's 100% fan service because he wouldn't do that, I don't think, unless there had been so many gripes. It's so hilarious. And he's also really, really good at writing smut. Like, if we want to start a petition for Jay Kristoff to write smut, he writes really beautiful and just well-written, non-cheesy sex scenes. Granted, Murphy over at Murphy Napier, she thinks that the sex scenes are terrible and like overwritten, but I think they're nice. Like, they're sexy, but they're not like, it's not like porn on a page. Like, it's just, I don't know. I just like the way he writes it, and a lot of other people do too. If you pre-ordered the book, it's a deleted scene that he wrote for Dark Dawn that takes place really far in the book, but he ended up deleting it because it just wouldn't work, and it's like a smut scene, and everybody who pre-ordered it, he got sent it in an email from his website, the deleted scene, so you get to read it, and it was fantastic. But anyways, yeah, I have plenty of time. I'm going to finish Dark Dawn today. I don't know if I'm ready, but I don't have a choice. I have to be ready because until I finish this book, I'm not reading anything else. And we're already almost 10 days into the month, so I need to finish this. And I think after this, I'm probably not going to continue with Bloody Rose right now. It's just going to sit, like, started, because this is a fantasy. It's a grimdark fantasy, and I think I'm going to need a break from fantasy afterwards. I mean, I am going to keep reading The Black Prism. I need to catch up. That's a buddy read. But I think the next book I'm going to pick up is going to be something totally not fantasy. But yeah, I'm going to continue reading this. Oh, before I forget, I want to show you guys the thing that my friend Adrian got me, the autographs and stuff from Supernatural and from the con. And the painting that she had painted for me is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to flip the camera around. Okay, so this is it. Now I've got the camera flipped around. This right here is the artist who created it. This is where you can find her on Instagram, Super Inspired. Apparently she does a lot of really cool, amazing things. So this is like actual canvas, like it's painted canvas, and I need to get a frame for it. But I'm going to flip it around. So here it is. So if you've watched Supernatural, you know this is Castiel. So this is like his chest. He always wears his trench coat and his blue tie. And here's all the autographs. So up here's all that's Jensen Ackles Misha Collins, Jared Padalecki. This is Felicia Day, who plays Charlie in the show. I can't remember the actor's name. He plays Andy. Jim Beaver, who plays Bobby, which that's why she made him write to Bobby, from Bobby, Jim Beaver. I can't remember the actress name. Her name's Brianna something. She plays, mild spoilers for Supernatural, but she plays the new Death. I can't remember her name. Billy. I can't remember the actor's name. He's actually from my area, Dr. Badass. But he's a small minor character in some of the earlier seasons. Ash, she plays the character Ash. This is another female character I can't remember, or a female actress, I can't remember who it is, but this is the actor who plays Ketch, who's one of the British men of letters. But this is one of the best Just Because presents I've ever received. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, she paid the artist to paint this for me. And she does all sorts of stuff, and it is hand painted on canvas. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then she got this frame to go around it and had them all sign it. And she specifically left this spot open for Misha because she wanted his to be on the top and the two other boys on either side. And it is absolutely amazing. And this was not cheap because I don't know how much. She won't tell me, of course, and I don't want to know. But she paid the artist to paint this for her and gave it to her when she was in Seattle. And then the autographs all cost money, and some of them are contained in the cost of your ticket for Supernatural Con, and other ones you have to pay for individually. So this was not cheap, but it is one of the best things I've ever received, and I can't wait to get it in a frame so I can hang it up next to my Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who's right up there. But yeah, I just had to share with you guys because it is just so fucking amazing. But I'm going to get back into Dark Dawn and finish it, and I will check back in with you once I've got it finished. Hey guys, I did it. I finished Dark Dawn. It's done. It's over. I'm sad it's over. But the ending of this book was fucking amazing. One of the best endings to a series I think I've ever seen. Ever. He did it so beautifully. The book was written amazing. Like, I love his writing, period. I've already said that a million times, but the way he ended this book, it was just fucking brilliant. It was beautiful. I loved it. He's a little shit. Yeah. He's a little bit of a troll. He's a little bit of a troll. But in the best way possible. I didn't cry because I don't cry in books. Again, I'm not a crier, and I'm completely 100% invested in this series. One of my favorite series of all time, especially now that it's finished, on my favorite shelf. Like, absolutely love it. It didn't make me cry. I don't cry in books. I just don't. And that's why I don't. And after reading that ending, I don't understand why the fuck everybody's crying. Like, you see all these videos of everybody sobbing, and I just do not understand. Why are you sobbing? I would say one other thing, but it would be kind of a slight spoiler, so I'm not going to because, don't want to ruin that. But I don't understand why everybody's crying and making it seem like something it's not. I don't want to say too much. But yeah, definitely not crying. It was absolutely amazing. It was really, really, really good. If you want to start or read the Nevernight series, I highly suggest it. Just know that it is grimdark. It is very, very adult, and it gets classified a lot as young adult. It is not young adult at all. Jay Kristoff is constantly fighting that because people read it and classify it as young adult because Mia at the start of this, the books is 16. She's a teenager, yes, but this is a very, very adult book. It's very violent. It's very gory. There's sex in it. Like, it's not a young adult. It is very much an adult book. And it is all the trigger warnings. Trigger warnings for literally everything. The only thing that's not in these books, I think, is rape, but there's threat of rape, but there is never any rape that I remember. But all the violence and gore, loss of a loved one, so many things. Like, but if you like grimdark fantasy at all, like some people don't like his writing style, and I kind of understand that, but I love his writing style, so it's hard for me to get. It's just, even reading Nevernight, like, third time I tried starting it, I actually got through it. I DNF'd it twice, and I'd heard so much about it constantly that I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to push through. And once I got to past like 100 pages, it took off. Like the first 100 pages, it's kind of like you're getting your bearings with his writing style and kind of where the world is and how everything fits, because it kind of starts off like it doesn't slowly introduce you, kind of drops you right in. But once you get past that, it's amazing. Like they are so fucking good. Of course, easy 5 stars. Easily 5 stars. This was, I hate the lighting. It's cloudy out. It's starting to go down, but ooh. Look at the shiny. And I have my overhead light on in my room and it fucking sucks. But yeah, easily 5 stars. This was, it was everything. It was everything. Everything I could have wanted and more. So happy that not happy that it's done. I'm sad that it's done, but I'm happy that I've read it, if that makes sense. Like, it'll be on my shelf forever. Both my God's Grave and Dark Dawn are signed by Jay Kristoff, because he does that if you pre-order. It's everything I could have ever wanted. But anyways, it's like 5:45. I am done reading for the day. I've read over 200 pages today I read over 200 pages today. So I'm done. I've met my quota for the day. I just really wanted to get Dark Dawn done because tomorrow would be 1 week since its release, and I just wanted to get it finished. And I'm so glad I finally got it finished. It's just I've been so busy that I haven't had time to sit and read, and I have trying not to read it fast. I was trying to read it slow and take my time so I could get through it and actually retain everything that was happening and soak in everything that was happening. But yeah, I'm going to make myself some food. I'm going to lay around like a sack of shit, watch some TV until I have to go to bed. But I think I'm going to end the vlog here because this vlog has technically gone on for like 10 days or 9 days now, because I did it. I know maybe it's more like 8 or 7, something like that. But I'm going to end it here. So like to wrap it up, I guess, just talked about it. Dark Dawn, 5 stars, read that, finished that. And then Nevernight, which I'm not Nevernight, Nevernight on the brain. The Night Circus, which I don't really feel like grabbing. I DNF'd, and that was my BookTube darling choice of the month, and it's DNF'd. It's just not for me. Like, I'm not going to do another video with like a little review or whatever, because there's nothing really to say. I didn't make it that far. It was not the book for me. The writing style was just, like, I just couldn't connect with it. Like, and it was a slug. Like, just looking at it going, God, you need to pick that up and read it. I could feel myself starting to slump because it was looking at it going, I really don't want to pick that up. And for me, like, that's a deal breaker. I'm not going to intentionally throw myself into a slump for a video. So it's just a DNF, like, and that shit happens. That's kind of why I'm doing this little experiment to see, is it worth the hype? To me, The Night Circus is not worth the hype, but it's me, not the book. Like, I didn't get far enough to judge it harshly. It's just the writing style is just not for me. But anyway, guys, that's it. That is my weekly reading vlog, second weekly reading vlog I've ever done. Kind of went from a BookTube darling vlog of The Night Circus into a Nevernight reading vlog, or a Dark Dawn reading vlog. Yeah, kind of weird how that works. Maybe I'll do another one next week, but I'm going to take a little bit of break of reading for like a day or so, and then I'm going to pick up something that is decidedly not fantasy. I'm going to take a break from that, but I will continue on my Black Prism buddy read. I need to catch up to Monica so then we can continue. She's in the middle of rereading God's Grave, and then she's going to pick up Dark Dawn, so she may get bogged down and not be able to pick it up. But yeah, that's it. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.